Last segment on Ms. World Traveler in Miami, we visited Little Havana. This time, let's take a quick look at a couple other important shopping areas before we move on to our next visit. A small, non-touristy pocket of Miami, Little Haiti offers an authentic experience of Haitian culture, cuisine, and art. If you happen to be here on the weekend, be sure to pop in to the Caribbean Marketplace, a community hub for vendors selling handicrafts, as well as classes and events and musical performances. With the tagline, "The Beautiful City," Coral Gables is home to Miracle Mile, a half mile of attractive stores, high-end designer brands, every conceivable, recognizable label, and many fine dining establishments to keep you fueled and entertained. And if there is a wedding in your future, you will find a number of bridal stores all clustered together to make your shopping a breeze. For those who like to see many different options in one location, the Antiques and Design Center is a series of buildings hosting 36 dealers in separate shops with a wide range of specialties. One such store, opened by internationally published interior designer Anil Kakar in 2012, the Kakar House of Design, was his way of offering unique treasures from all over the world that create that sense of a well-traveled life. So I'm here with Anil, who is an interior designer and the owner of this shop and a world traveler. So tell me what you don't do.
What I don't do, I don't cook as much as I used to. I enjoy cooking. For me, it's therapeutic.
Okay.
So I don't do that as much as I would love to.
Yeah, but are you Turkish? Is that what?
No, I was born in New Delhi, India.
Oh,
actually.
okay.
Yeah, and at the age of six and a half, I moved to America with my family. I grew up in Michigan.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the reason I thought maybe Turkey, because you have some of these beautiful pieces that are you're having made in Turkey. Is that right?
Correct.
You're designing them and they're made there.
Correct. These are silk velvet ikat prints. The fabric is actually woven in Uzbekistan, but the finishing is done in Turkey.
Okay.
And I have my own line of shoes, handbags, etc., pillows. So they're totally custom. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it's so luxurious just to feel them.
They're great, aren't they?
The texture is really, really beautiful.
They're really lovely. Thank you.
So you're a designer at heart.
Yes.
And is that how you kind of got into having something in your own line?
So I love design and architecture. I always have since I was a kid, but I didn't pursue it as a career for a long time because I went into the banking finance route. But
you have to start somewhere, right? Nobody starts with their creative pursuit. They start somewhere else and realize, right?
But, being in corporate America for a while made me realize what I really wanted, and it set me up for having my own showroom and my own interior design business. So I'm thankful for that. Learned a lot because, you have to make it work and it has to be successful.
You mean you're not like super successful right out of the gate?
No.
You have to learn something first?
You do. Most people do. Most people do. Yeah, right. Yeah. Right. So I've enjoyed and I'm learning every single day because, design is infinite. It's everywhere. It's all over the world. And, there's so much of it. That's the thing. There's beauty everywhere.
So where does some of your inspiration come from?
Travels. I like to travel. I've been traveling since I was 6.
We love travel too.
Yes. Miss World Travel.
Exactly.
Traveler, I should say. Because I learn from different cultures, different people, from nature, from surroundings. I always tell people Mother Nature's already created it. Every color palette, every design, it's already there. We just have to seek it. And that inspires me, and I bring back that inspiration, and it's endless because I think you can travel the globe, but you can't see everything. You can travel the globe 5 times, 10 times, but you can't. There's always
see something different every time.
Something different and with a different lens. Yeah. Yeah.
So some of your other pieces here are just various collections. So some old, some new, some vintage, different things. So do you have a specialty?
So what I'm known for is color, texture, and pattern. And when I
Okay.
find vintage or antiques, I completely repurpose them. So I'm big into recycling because,
Okay.
you know, a lot of the older pieces are well made. The quality of the wood, the quality of the fabric. A lot of the fabrics have to be redone. So I have a workshop in Miami that redoes all my fabrics, my upholstery.
Uh-huh.
But I find things everywhere. And Miami is
Yeah.
a great source because there's a lot of
Yes.
great design in Miami. And my showroom is a combination of old, new, custom, vintage, everything.
Yes.
And I never repeat. That's what keeps people coming in because it's different. If you come back in a month or two,
Uh-huh.
it'll be completely different. So I
Wow.
rarely repeat my products.
Well, love that, because then there's inspiration,
Yes.
right? For somebody coming in, they see something, and then the next time they come back, they're inspired by something else.
Yes.
Right?
Because they know they're going to see something fresh, something different. And
Yes.
Our clientele really, I would say 70% are designers from all over the world.
Oh, okay.
So, and this mall that I'm in, it's a who's who that comes from all over the world. It's sort of a secret, but not really. The secret's out. I think it's been
Yeah.
out for a while.
Uh-huh.
But I bring something different from the rest of the market here in Miami in the sense that I'm always doing something different, out of the box. I think out of the box, and I do my own thing. I don't follow trends.
Uh-huh.
I don't like the word trend or trendy because
Right.
it's temporary.
I agree.
So, but I like
agree
to
with
play
that.
with color and patterns and textures and mix it all up. I think
Uh-huh.
that's more fun. And all my design projects are
Yeah.
so unique and individual. I don't have a cookie cutter cut and paste approach to my design at all, because
Which makes it more interesting for you.
it does,
right?
It does. It certainly does. Because if you're going to hire me, right, it's going to be about you,
Right.
about your personality,
And
your
it should be.
lifestyle.
It should
That's
be.
right. As well,
All about me.
Traveler. Yes. And I can totally see, how I would design your home.
I already designed my home, but thank you.
We're always adding, right? A
That's
pillow
right.
here, a pillow there.
Always,
Right,
always.
yeah.
But tell me a little bit about this area, the Antique and Design Center.
Sure.
Because it's kind of a cool place. You come, park your car,
Yeah.
and you go to
Yeah.
all kinds of different shops with different specialties. So tell us about this.
Sure. So there are about 20 stores here. I've been here for about 12 years. Each store is unique. Each owner is unique. People from all over the world, from France, from Italy, all various backgrounds, parts of Latin America. And they all bring their unique vision to this shopping mall. And it's a marketplace, really. And people go from shop to shop. They spend a whole day or half a day. Designers bring their clients. People come from all over the world. We have a lot of celebrity clients. I won't mention who, but it's really a place where you park your car, like you said, and you just walk around from store to store. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I would like to see maybe a couple special pieces that
Sure.
you would like to, tell us a little background, a little story about it. So
Sure.
let's go do that.
I'd love to show you.
Okay.
Great. So I'd like to show you this very unique piece. It's a Murano glass chandelier. It's about 30 or 40 years old. I had it completely refurbished. What I love about this is, well, green is my favorite color. I love green and blue.
Uh-huh.
But this green in particular, it just reminds me of something out of nature, right? And these look like leaves. And what they do so well in Murano, in Italy, is they infuse 22 and 24 karat gold to give you that sort of brilliant effect in the leaves.
Yes.
And I had it
You can
completely
see it.
refurbished. You can see it, right?
You can see it, yes.
Like the flecks of gold. And that's what gives it that sort of dimensionality to it. But I think it's such a great green color
Yes.
that'll complement pretty much any interior, whether it's modern or classic or,
Right.
or
Right. It has
whatever.
elements of both. It looks contemporary, but it also looks vintage and elegant.
I think so
all
too.
the same. And when you had to have it refurbished, did you have to replace some of the pieces?
None of the pieces had to be replaced, thankfully,
Okay.
but everything had to be taken apart, rewired, cleaned up, and just, basically brought back to its original luster.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Beautiful.
again, for me, the green. Get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed it when I came in the store
Yeah,
the other day
yeah.
because that green, I love that green.
Alongside fantastic finds for your home, Kakar recently added a selection of designer vintage clothing, shoes, handbags, and jewelry.
So now you were telling me that this area, this lifestyle boutique, is new, right?
Yes.
Within less than a year.
Less than a year. We started it about 8 or 9 months ago, and it's been a hit. I work with my dear friend Joan, who's been coordinating it and getting it together. And part of the lifestyle brand, besides furnishings and art and sculptures, are these custom shoes that carry my name. They're made in Turkey. The fabric is silk ikat, which is woven in Uzbekistan, but the final finishing is all done in Turkey, and they're handmade, and they're fun and whimsical. And they're for men and women. They all come in different patterns.
Nice.
Literally hundreds of patterns.
This is the same fabric as the pillows.
Correct.
Okay.
As the pillows and some of the handbags that I have as well.
Great. Well, what's nice about these is they only have to fit up here.
That's right. That's right. And it's this is the fun. This is the fun part. This is the comfortable part. That's what I say. Right?
Love that.
Yeah.
But some of the other pieces, you've got clothing, some new, some vintage, some designer, some not. So tell me sort of what is the feel that you're going for in this boutique?
So definitely high-end luxury, but unique. Something that a lot of people won't be able to find elsewhere. And we're very selective as far as the jewelry is concerned, the shoes, the dresses, the handbags, and always the fun factor. It has to be fun. Because I think people want to wear fun things, exciting things, right? You don't want to look like everybody else.
No.
Or vice versa.
No,
that
would be like a fate worse than death.
So I'm a big believer in just individuality. I mean, this is what this is about, and it's constantly changing. And just like the rest of the showroom, we're changing out this boutique, which we've sort of nicknamed the Kakar collection.
Okay.
And again, I work with my dear friend Joan on it, and she's done a terrific job with cultivating all of these amazing pieces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to have something for wearable art. When you come into the store, there's a lot for the home.
Yes.
But now you've got this area for wearable art as well.
A whole lifestyle brand. You could buy a pillow, a sofa, a piece of art. You buy a pair of jeans, a dress, shoes.
Right. And you sit down on your sofa and you match.
That's right. Well, hopefully not. Hopefully not. As long as you don't clash. Right?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Luxury, vintage, mid-century, old and new all work together to create an eclectic environment at Kakar House of Design, just one of 36 boutiques in the Antiques and Design Center.
Miami has such a cool vibe. I hope that you felt it like we did. Just something to keep in mind if you rent a car, there's a lot of traffic and it will take you a long time, longer than you think, to get anywhere. Plan ahead. I'm Ms. World Traveler Kerry Damiano, inviting you to travel safe, shop smart, dress well, and be grateful for every day.